Hey everybody, I hope you can hear me over the loud vending machine. Just coming to you live from the hospital, waiting on the baby to arrive soon. But I just wanted to say something. A little while ago, my wife posted a shopping spree that I took her on, and of course, she she loved that, and she posted it and tagged me. And some people asked about why I did that for her, or even about, and they were asking with sincerity what my philosophy of rewarding or buying things for my wife because she carried the baby for 9 months and is now giving birth. you know, Let me tell you something. This is our first child. I've never had a child before. And number one, I was taught by my spiritual father to do this for your wife. But now I'm watching the reason why. And we forget, like watching Sarah go through this, a shopping spree is the least that I could do for her. But it's sort of like the principle of, when you're honoring or you give perks to certain people maybe you do business with or you have relationship with, and maybe you didn't give them $1 million, but you gave them a card, and it was the thought that kind of was that way. Of course, a shopping spree doesn't make up for 9 months of carrying the baby and now what she's going through, but it's something. It's an extra. We as men, just because we get married, it's not our right anymore to our wives, or we don't have certain rights where we can take them for granted because we're married and she has to produce a child for me and this kind of thing. In actuality, to watch her carry the baby, the morning sickness, the stress of carrying around, like especially the last month, and traveling across the world with me carrying that baby, and then the having trouble sleeping, still functioning in ministry and cooking, and just putting on her shoes, and getting out the door, like what it is to carry a baby. I think the weight of that, it's one thing to have a stomach, but to carry the pounds. And then now watching her at the hospital, the nervousness, being away from home, the baby about to come doesn't come, the epidural, um, this just those of you that have had kids, what the woman goes through. Even now she's sleeping. She was up all night, being woken up every 20 minutes and checked, and different things going on, sleepless. I slept in the room. She didn't sleep yet. Now she gets this epidural in her back, and the pain watching her before the epidural and before they gave her something, watching the pain she was in was just, unbelievable. And that wasn't the delivery. We're believing for painless delivery now by God's grace. But my point is, we as men should prove our love with acts, tangible acts. Love is just so, marriage just doesn't last on "I love you," saying it, or "Yeah, I told you I loved you when we got married." Isn't that enough? Love is an invisible. It's a spiritual. It has no relevance on earth. Love has no relevance on earth or in a relationship unless it's proven through action. And that, on that basis, is why I bought those things for her. I do those things to try to somehow even approach the laneway or runway of saying thank you for what she's going through. And still, she was worried about waking me up in the night, and she's carrying this baby. She was worried about me missing this or missing an interview or something. She was actually expressing that today. She was sad I missed something for this. And I thought, girl, you have no idea. And for women too, virtuousness, it really pulls something out of a man, I'm finding. So I just thank God for her every day. And the second child we have, I'm going to try to give her something bigger. I'm going to try to buy her a car or something. I'm going to go for it. To carry this baby for 9 months. She's the doorway that brings a child into the world. I can't bring a child into the world. She's the one that's bringing this child into the world. And the things she has to go through, oh my gosh. It'll be beautiful when it's over. She'll forget about the pain when it's over, like birthing anything. She'll forget the process when the blessing is there. But how can we as men not show respect on the highest level? And it goes back to what I believe, that the woman is the most powerful creature that God ever created. And that's why God made man, to be her foundation, to be her covering, because she is so powerful. God bless you guys. Baby Shiloh's on the way.